Well, that was terrifying. Anyway.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
So, a lot of things on the agenda today. Whether we get them all done, we'll see. So we're going to clean the goat trailer house out, take that and put it around our cucumbers as fertilizer. I'm going to run the tiller between the rows in the garden again today.
I got to film a garden tour.
You're going to do a garden tour video.
Which won't be on this video, it'll be a different video.
Yep.
In fact, you may have already seen it by the time you see this one.
Possibly. And I
got cucumbers that I need to cut up and put into my refrigerator pickle brine.
And we are going to do a stanchion for Cookie.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get around to that the other day.
And we didn't make a shelter for the goat yet, a barn thing. So I don't know if that'll happen today.
I don't think that's happening today because I'm out of nails, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We were all gearing up to do that, and then I remembered I had no more framing nails.
Oops.
I know where nails are.
Stop that plan.
Yeah, I don't think they're
But
right
they have to be the right kind, buddy. All right, so anyway, let's get this started, and that's just some of the things. Who knows what else we'll get into?
You never know.
It's hot today too.
Oh, we got to show them we had something happen this morning.
Oh,
we got to
yeah.
go show you something.
We did have something happen this morning. All right.
Looky what I have. It's a teeny tiny baby bunny. I'm gonna put it back so it doesn't get cold. Well, it's warm out here, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, we don't know what temperature they need to be. They just go in their little nest.
Mm-hmm. So this morning the girls came out and Nala had babies. They actually saw one that was stillborn, and they were like, then they didn't know if she'd had more or not, and they came out and they found they dug in the nest and there were 5 more babies. So we have 5 babies. She's got herself a carrot.
Mm-hmm.
Did you put the mineral block in here too? Okay. And we picked up a mineral, and we gave her a mineral block too. But anyway, so she's got 5 little baby bunnies, our first baby bunnies.
And I gave Simba a carrot.
And she gave, Hopi gave Simba a carrot. That was
Simba's a proud papa.
yeah, Kylie says that all the babies are half hers because Simba's her bunny. So. Nala here is Emma's bunny, and then Wiggy is Lydia's bunny. And she was with Simba, and he bred her, so she, in theory, should be having babies within, what, the next week? Was it, they were a few days apart? The next few days, so she hasn't started making a nest or anything. There's a lot of white hair in this nest, so I think that they used some of her hair, some of Wiggy's hair to make the nest for Nala's babies. But anyway, that's our excitement for this morning. New little baby bunnies, and hopefully, once these babies get big enough, we can find homes, because this is a source of income for these kids. They wanted to sell bunnies, so hopefully we can find them.
Hey, Jicky. All right, thank you, buddy.
Chucked it in briars.
You chucked that old rotten squash in the briars? All right. Hey, y'all. We are getting ready to put the goat house debris, manure, fertilizer on the cucumbers.
Right.
Yep. I tried to video it, the cleaning out, but I don't know what happened. Our camera, I don't know what's going on with it. It loses some clips. I don't know, but we're trying. It's not working like it should. I know that. But here we go. We are going to put this stuff, or I am, and then Jack is going to bring some straw up here, because I want to put some straw underneath and then water these heavily, because I think this ground, we got some rain yesterday, but what I think is happening is we've got a small amount of topsoil, and then there's that layer of fragipan, which is one of the reasons why we can't perk, which the water just drives right through, just goes straight through it. So the ground doesn't hold moisture very well, which is causing, like we got the rain yesterday, but we came back up yesterday afternoon and the squash was a little bit droopy, and the melons and pumpkins are a little bit droopy. And we got a lot of rain. It rained hard for like an hour yesterday. So I think that's the deal. So if we put some straw around the bottom of these plants, it should help them hold moisture.
Yeah, we need to mulch them with
yeah. The reason I'm fertilizing these right now is because this is what we're getting right now. We've never really put a lot of effort into fertilizing our garden. Last year, somebody had given us some organic fertilizer, so we used it, and it made a difference. But we've always had pretty decent soil.
Our first several years of gardening, we had access to extremely composted horse manure.
Yes.
From where I grew up, we had horses
Years
who've been on that farm for longer than longer than my mom's been alive, probably. So we were able to use that, and we had our first several gardens were just
Look here, baby.
amazing. Oh, here, hand it to Jakey.
Take it
All
from
right.
me, Jakey.
Okay.
No, go get it from Daddy and bring it to me. So yeah, our first several years of gardening. So then when we moved to Florida and we struggled so much.
That's a bunch of cucumbers. We
That
might
was
be able to make good food with them.
Yeah, we can make lots of good food. We're gonna do some pickles. Maybe we'll have a salad too with fresh cucumber. Anyway, so maybe when we moved to Florida, we really struggled with the sand and just the growing was so different there than in Virginia. And then here now we have the other farm we worked, and we did pretty good gardens there. We used a composted cow manure, and they did pretty good.
And then we did down by the creek, which was just straight up topsoil, pretty much.
Yeah, down by the creek was really rich. So.
Yeah.
And we knew putting this spot in, we knew it was going to be not super fertile, so
Yeah,
we figured we'd just do the best we can with what we have, right?
That's right.
And hopefully next year we can build raised beds. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, Jacob.
That
honey,
was really
don't
close to
swing
being
it
really
over
bad.
your head. Just do the small, gentle chops.
That hit me in the arm. Well, that was terrifying. Anyway, hopefully I have some raised beds, and then we can also start working on mulching some areas with wood chips. If we can get wood chips somewhere to do like back to Eden style and just build the soil, because there's so much rock here, it's just not super fertile. I'm gonna go put these down. I didn't bring my basket with me,
because
so
my
I'm just going in
hand
the truck.
is already tired.
Your arm is tired already?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Jacob. So I put it pretty heavy on the cucumbers, and I had some left, so I'm just going to put it around the squash now. And hopefully it'll make the squash do a lot better as well.
Jakey, you're too close to the camera, honey.
Want me to go down to here?
So over here we have what we call the compost hole. All the topsoil, or not topsoil, but all the weeds and junk I dragged off of the top of here, the sod is in there. It was a sinkhole, and we've just been putting scraps in it basically to let it compost, because I can easily drive the tractor in there and scoop out the compost after it's finished composting. So that's kind of what we've been doing, and that's where I'll take this. I don't know what else really likes nitrogen right now.
There's a little honeybee.
I could Google it. Yeah, I saw honeybees. Honeybees are working my cucumbers really good. Let's see here. Do peppers like nitrogen? Tomatoes like nitrogen. I knew that the melons did, but I don't know how I could get it in there really good. All right, so I just looked up online, and tomatoes love nitrogen. So I'm going to put the rest of this hay yuckiness on the tomatoes and just see what happens. We'll put it on some of these on this first row, and if they make a difference, then we'll know next year. So it's all about learning. Goats, they said. She was on the hood of on the top of my truck, and the hood before she was on the toolbox.
Fiona,
What in the world?
You probably have to get her down. I don't think she's
Maybe if she stays up there for a while, she'll realize that it's not a good idea to go up there.
She's good. She won't realize that. She'll just do it again. Florence is like, hey, let me up there. It looks like fun.
All right. Jack, retrieve the goat from the bed of the truck, buddy.
Open the tailgate. She'll probably do it. Oh, mercy.
Or just up and over the side and on the four-wheeler.
She jumped on my foot. Stinker. You're a bad goat. You're gross.
Wow. These goats, y'all, I don't even know.
Mama, Dad
Well,
driving the truck and you're driving me.
what a view. There's the cows drinking, the pigs chilling, the ducks and the meat birds doing their thing. Turkeys right down here, Narragansetts. There's also the meat turkeys over here, the broad-breasted whites. Clary checking out the mineral feeder. All right.